I'm filming another Shop My Stash today. I love filming these. I love going through my makeup collection and just finding things that I love or I haven't used in a while or whatever the case may be. And I thought today I would do a drugstore version because I haven't done that in so long. And I love sharing drugstore recommendations with you guys, and I love hearing about your recommendations too. So if there's any new drugstore makeup you guys are loving, please let me know. I feel like there's nothing more satisfying than finding some makeup that gives you like bomb high-end results without the high-end price tag. Like, I'm all here for it. So yeah, we're gonna shop through my makeup. However, for my eye makeup today, for my eyeshadow, I am going to use my Nostalgia palette because I have had some requests to use a couple of the more burgundy, kind of purpley pinky shades. So I'm going to do a look using those today. And I also think me and Hamish are going on a little like lunch date with the baby, but still cute little lunch date. So I thought they would look really pretty today with this cute outfit I'm wearing. This is from Petal and Pup. It's actually like a set. I don't think I can show you. It's like a long skirt with like the little top. So yeah, let's dive in. I'm just going to film me grabbing out some stuff and I'll insert it now. Not the dreaded friggin', what is this, primer drawer? Oh lord. Okay, drugstore stuff. So I'm going to try and reach for some things I haven't used in a while, and hopefully you can still get lots of the stuff, because I'm looking at things like this and I'm pretty sure a lot of these are like discontinued. Okay, we'll do this. I'm not sure if you can still get these, but hopefully. I do feel like pretty much all of my primers are discontinued when it comes to the drugstore variety. I need to buy some new ones, so if you've got recommendations, hit them, throw them my way. Concealer, we'll do some color corrector. And I mean, is this considered drugstore? I'm not sure, but it's so affordable, so we're gonna put it in this category. Foundation. Once again, I feel like a lot of my favorite foundations might be discontinued as far as drugstore. Do they still make this one? I feel like this color would be really good for me today. I just grab this out too, just to mix in case it's a little bit too dark. So that's them. A powder. Surely they still make this. I love this. Bronzer. I feel like I just used a Physicians Formula bronzer the other day, so something different. Okay, so many of my bronzers are high end. We really don't have many. We've got the City bronzer. We'll do that. Blush. Oh, okay, we want something kind of like maybe something a little bit warmer. I've got a lot of like K-beauty, which is like kind of affordable, not necessarily like drugstore, like you can't just go to a drugstore and buy them, but you get the vibe. So I think we'll go with that. I thought I had more like drugstore blushes, but most of my blushes seem to be K-beauty or high-end. Highlighter. Might end up having to do the same kind of thing with like a K-beauty pick maybe. I've got these Revolution ones, which are bomb. I feel like I used them recently though. I've got Wet n Wild. Why is there a bronzer down here? Yeah, I think we'll go with this one. Alright, so we've got lots of goodies in here. Mascara. I might actually reach into my new stuff drawer, so we'll come back to that. Do I have any drugstore liquid eyeliners? Oh, I do. I've got this Hyper Easy Maybelline, and then we'll use this today, I reckon. This is another Essence brow. I forgot setting spray. Might just go on with the same one we used last time actually. Or the, you know, the same drugstore one we used last time, the last drugstore one. You know what I'm trying to say. Mascara we have. Oh, let's try a Revlon one. I feel like we haven't picked any Revlon. Oh, we have these cool like coloured eyeliners too. just pick a few of these to maybe try one, we'll see. And then lips. Might just have to come in here at the end and like kind of pick something out. So I don't really know what's going to go with, you know, the makeup look. We can like pick something for the meantime and just kind of play it by ear, I guess. I assume something like this would look good. This is pretty. Look at the reflect. Let's see if you can see it. It's like pinkish reflect and like a bronzy color. Is that pretty? I feel like it is. Just gonna quickly sort out this hair because I've like let it just kind of dry a little bit. I used my Exo Beauty hair towel first to like get it to the damp point, and then I've just had it out while I've been like filming these segments. Alright, hair clips. Oh my god, that Sam Smith Unholy song is on right now in the background. Ugh, I cannot get this song out of my head ever. Like, I swear I dream and the song is playing. It's everywhere. Like, am I the only one? Oh my god. And now I'm quoting other Sam Smith songs. Primer. So we've got the True Blend Base Business Covergirl. This is the pore minimizing purple one. I always said it's like a really good dupe for my favorite Becca primer, which was that purple primer. I think I wore it on my wedding day, I'm pretty sure. But then they went and discontinued the whole brand, so you know. But that Becca primer was like holy grail. It was so hydrating and beautiful, and the purple just like brightened the skin tone, and this does basically the exact same thing. So if you can still get this, I would highly recommend it. I'm gonna have to like link it below if you can still get it. I need to figure out all these things when I do my declutter, like my primer drawer declutter, because I'm gonna have to like declutter heaps of stuff that's discontinued because I haven't decluttered that drawer in so long. Like, so much stuff just comes and goes, which is so shit, to be honest. I'm using an affordable, my hands are slippery from the primer. The primer does have that kind of silicone-y feel. Not too bad though, like I still like it. Under eye corrector, so we've got the Supercharged by Milani. I really like this. This is the peach shade. It comes in a few different shades. So I'm just going to apply some. I find this quite hydrating too, which I really like. I'm just going to use this paddle brush to blend that out. And you'll notice this just like immediately brightens up those under eye circles. It almost feels like a serum. And I really like this because you could definitely wear it without any makeup too, if you just wanted to subtly brighten that under eye area without looking like you're wearing a lot of makeup. Do you know what I mean? Alright, next up we are going to pop on some foundation. So I was just going to see the colour of this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. This is in the shade 105 Natural Beige. And if we need to lighten it a little bit, I'm not too sure if we'll need to. I've got like fake tan on, but oh my god, did I not? I didn't blend my tan up my fingers. Oh my god, embarrassing. I did on this hand. Oh god, look how terrible. Okay, anyway, I should have given this a shake because it's a little bit separated, so I'm just gonna like circular motion it on my face to blend it. This must be quite old. Like, I think I've had it in my collection for a long time. I need to fix this. And so I'm well aware I've got a big drop of foundation dripping down my forehead. I'm just using whatever's left on my mitt. Much better. I wonder how it would go if you put foundation on a mitt and then applied foundation with a tanning mitt. I am so curious. And as you can see, this foundation is so too dark for me. I'm gonna have to like blend it all down here. This is shade 105 too. Maybe 105 isn't a pale shade. I feel like 105 sounds like it would not be a dark shade, but what do I know? By the way, if you're wondering where these earrings are from, oh my god, this blending though. I bought these, I think, off Miss Lola. I got them a while ago when I was shopping for wedding earrings, so I can't exactly remember, but I feel like maybe Miss Lola. And I say that because I remember buying similar ones to this on Miss Lola. And I know they always have styles similar to this. But yeah, they're a couple years old, 2 or 3 years old. So I don't know, not 3 years old, maybe 2 years old. Honestly, it feels like I've been married for like 3 years, but it's only been like 1.5 years, just over. Oh going to go over this because I'm just not stoked with how it's performing right now. With some of this, I really like this foundation. This is the Superstay, and this is in the shade True Ivory by Maybelline. I think, yes, Maybelline. And we'll just mix some of this in. Wow, this is not going good so far. I don't think I'm going to need any concealer because this is pasty. Not pasty in terms of pale, but like thick. I feel like I just need to throw out all of these foundations because I feel like they're old. I'm going to use this light yellow setting powder by Revolution. It's talc free with no flashback. And today I'm using a Linda Holberg puff. And then on the rest of my face, I'm using my CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Powder. I don't know if they still make this either. Remember that foundation from CoverGirl that was like one of my holy grails? And then they discontinued it, and it was good too. CoverGirl like really stepped up their game with makeup for a while there, but now I've not really heard much about them lately. I need to look into it. Like, are they still making makeup? I'm just using this huge powder brush by Huda Beauty. Because literally this powder is like so nice and so silky. And then I have two of the City bronzers by Maybelline. Now one of them is in the shade Medium Cool and Medium Warm is the other one. So we're going to use Medium Cool to do a little bit of sculpting. I don't often contour, but hey, why not? So this is nice too because it's like cool tone, but it's not like grey. And I know that everyone was told to use grey for the longest time. I told you guys to use grey too, but I love warmth. I don't even care if it looks like makeup and doesn't look like a true shadow. Like, I don't care. I just like this kind of colour. It's so pretty. This is just a bronzer brush. Do you guys still contour, or was that like a thing of like 2015? Now I'm going in with Medium Warm, and I'm going to take it on a medium face brush this time. And just kind of brush that sparingly around my temple and a bit on the cheek. Just to add more colour back in after using that super pale foundation. I feel like it's looking much better now. My face definitely is the wrong undertone for my body. My body is a little bit more warm. My face is a bit too cool tone, but it's a mistake. Let's move on. I'll just give my face a quick spritz with this setting spray. This is the Freeze Fix by XX Revolution. It's a nice and fine mist, and it's just going to help give a little bit of a glow back and soak up excess powders and stuff that are just like settled on my face. It will just like melt everything together and make it look nicer. Okay, so let's do some eye makeup. This is the Essence Brow Pomade and Brush. I'm not going to use the brush. I swear the posties only turn up when my baby's sleeping, every time. I'm going to use my favorite brow brush on planet Earth, which is my Eyebrow Groomer Brush by XO Beauty. This thing is legendary. And I'm just using this pomade. It comes like this. Did I show you? This little pomade. I'm just going to bring some colour back in to my brows, fill in the sparse gaps. Did you see that? Like, it looks real nice. Oh my god, I'm not in focus. Classic. This is a really nice colour. It's not too hectic. I don't actually know what the shade is because it doesn't say. Oh wait, it's Carbo 01. I was looking in the wrong place. Now I'll take the same brand, but the brow, what is this called? Eyebrow Gel Mascara, Make Me Brow. Fuck, this one is in the shade Chocolatey Brows. And this is vegan too. Pretty glued down my brows, but this will just add a little bit more texture. I don't know if you can see the difference. I'm going to use something that's not necessarily drugstore because this is what I have. I don't have a lot of eye primers because I always use this one anyway. I'm going to use my Gel Petal Brush, the small side, and it's the P. Louise base. I don't usually even use primer anymore because I only just found this when I was filming this video. Like, I found it in my concealer drawer, so I just put it in there by mistake, obviously. For ages I haven't used primer because I didn't know where it was. So you don't have to use primer with the eyeshadow. I quite like this one because it gives a nice even base and I can clean out my brows with it and just like sharpen them up, kind of like a concealer, you know. I'm using the big paddle side of this brush to blend, and that just works a treat. I have to say, after that whole rigmarole with the foundations, like, my base is looking flawless. Nostalgia palette. Thank you for the love on this palette. I'm so excited. I'm so glad you guys are as obsessed with it as me. There's been just so many comments and so much love over these shades and the names and everything. Like, it's really exciting. I'm going to take a fluffy blender brush. I'm going to take Laguna, which is my like go-to kind of, you know, blendy, what do you say, transition shade? Blendy shade. You know what I mean. I just want this to be nice and warm in the crease. And on the bottom, this is just a really fast step. I just stabbed myself in the eye. Cool, 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 cool. Ow, my funny bone. I'm going to take a firm blender brush now, which is more tapered. So we can like, you know, really pack on some colour. I'm going to take the shade OOTD. And I think I'm going to do a halo effect. So this is like a plummy based purple. Oh, look at that colour. I'm also going to pop that on the very outer edge, like the very outer V. Why can I not talk? A little bit on the lower lash line too, why not? Bury me in this eyeshadow colour, please. We will add some more to deepen that colour soon, even more. But for now we're just starting like this, and then I'm going to go in with the shade 301 in the centre. This is like a plummy, pinky, purpley, just stunning colour. This colour got so much love in the sneak peek that I was posting on my Instagram. And then I'm also going to take Angel and put that right on the kind of ball of my eye. And then I'm going to go in with Birthday, which is brighter, and just tap that around the edges of 301 and OOTD, just to add a bit more like bright purple. And it's going to be subtle. And I'm just going to wipe off the majority of that pigment and put whatever's left in the crease. And then, like I said, I'm going to go back into OOTD, tongue twister, and just pack on a bit more. This is a pencil brush, right on the outer and inner. And I'm going to blend that just underneath the inner corner a little bit. And I'm going to use some of the Soleil & Sol Beauty Dry, what is it called? Quick Clean Mist stuff. Just to wipe off my pencil brush so I can use it again. This smells yum. I'm going to go in with Angel again. I'm going to put that underneath the eye just to make my eyes look really big. Trust the process. Darkening up with OOTD. I'm just adding a little bit more Laguna and Birthday to my crease. And when I say a little bit, I mean literally like a tap of eyeshadow. I don't want to add too much. I just wanted to like bring the colour up my crease a little. Okay, we've got options for liner, so I'm just going to open them and have a look. Maybe this red one will be too red. It's called So Winey by Colourpop. Oh, it's such a cool colour though. We also have the shade Milk Tea, which I think is like a light brown by the looks of the swatch. Have a look. Oh no, that still looks really dark. What's the other one then? This one's like darker, I think. It's called, I don't even know. It's like a super midnight brown. I don't know what to use now. Maybe I'll do ombre, like the reddish one going into the super dark brown. This is like a little like foam tip applicator. Like, oh my god, remember the Hyper Real? Was it called Hyper Real or something like that? Eyeliner by Maybelline, was it? I can't remember, but there was like this viral eyeliner that had a similar applicator to this back in the day. Okay, this is streaky, so I'm gonna do a couple of coats. I love the colour though, so I'm willing to try and make it work. It's really easy to get a really nice flick. I'm just gonna give it a good shake because I didn't do that before. Yeah, it's still kind of streaky, unfortunately. Stunning colour though. I love the colour. I'm going to use So Winey as well. What a cool colour. Overlapping it a little bit so it's like kind of ombre. It's real subtle but fun. I always think these types of makeup looks with a halo eye look real good with dark waterlines too, but we're going bright today. And then we're going to go in with the Volumazing by Revlon. I love the packaging. It goes with my eye look today. Oh, I like the look of the wand. I feel like I haven't really loved any like Revlon mascaras in the past, have I? I feel like Maybelline are like the greatest drugstore mascaras, and Covergirl. I just missed my hand. Do you guys ever do that? Maybelline back in the day. I mean Colourpop. No. Covergirl back in the day. Lash Blast. Oh my god, throwback. That was like the shit. Do they still make that? This mascara is pretty. It gives a lot of volume. I'm not like blown away by it, but I do like it, if you know what I mean. It definitely separates. It gives kind of like a fluffy lash effect. Ow, I just stabbed myself in the eye, got it everywhere. Every time, I swear. Whatever, we'll clean it up soon. That's the before and after. I added 2 coats of bottom lash mascara, like the mascara on my bottom lashes, because I love that look at the moment, like real dark bottom lashes. And I'm going to use some falsies on top. I'm going to use the Wonderlust 2.0. Look how pretty this packaging is. So cute. These are how they look. I'll do a before and after. So here's the before and here is the after. They're so pretty and just like polish off the look perfect. Like look at that. Oh wait, how do I show the profile of them? Oh, so pretty. Blush using my Holika. This is Rose Jelly from the Jelly Dough Blush range. So I just pick it up like this. I feel like this colour is going to literally be perfect with the eye makeup. Kind of applying it on my cheekbones nearly. Try and lift my face up a bit. Why not? And I just find that those blushes just like sink in perfect, where they just give you like a little hint. They're not too crazy, like they're just really flattering. This lighting's a bit too bright though. Okay, there we go. You can kind of see it as I turn my head. And then this is the highlighting powder in Precious Petals by Wet n Wild. I feel like they constantly take this away and bring it back. I don't know. I'm using a small face brush for this today. I'm going to apply this on the high points of my face. This is a nice colour because it doesn't leave like a solid stripe on my face. Like it kind of blends into my skin colour, if that makes sense, and just leaves the shine. I reckon this is like a real good drugstore highlighter. I'm going to take on my brow bone too. Okay, let's try out the lip combo that I blindly picked. I don't know if it's going to look good or not with this eye makeup, but we'll give it a go. So I have the Lippy Pencil by Colourpop in Field Day. Sorry if you can hear Hamish doing the dishes in the background. It is what it is. Oh my god, cute love messages from Bay. My Flow app just texted me and said, you can expect bloating and acne, among other things. See why? I'd just rather not think about it, but thank you. Okay, the lipstick I blindly picked out was Oh Snap by Colourpop Lippy Sticks. I mean, those two colours go really well together. I think those are really pretty. I just don't know if it's right with this eye makeup. I guess it's not bad the more I look at it. I don't know. And then the lip gloss we had here is in the shade Set Free by Colourpop as well. It was so pretty. Just for some high shine. Setting spray again. Okay, we're letting down the mop. I really like how my makeup turned out today. I think the lips could have been a little bit more neutral, less warm, but the eye makeup is just a vibe. It's like kind of slightly grungy, but colourful, but wearable. Like it's just the best of all worlds. Glam, but also like, yeah, that grungy, effortless, blendy kind of look. I don't know, I love halo eyes for that reason. They always look kind of like that. And the colours are just so cool. So I am very happy with how that turned out. And I feel like my base actually came out bomb, like so good. So all of the products at the start were definitely worth it. They all blended out and ended up settling on my skin really nicely. The setting spray definitely helped. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's little video. If you want another one with high-end and luxury makeup, let me know. I could do that. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.